recap real quick, right? So last FaceTimes, we saw this. Sometimes the club's sweeping this way. We got it up in the better spot. What we're seeing a lot of the last couple months was what? Club almost a little too far in this direction. We were trying to get more of this look and there, okay?
Yeah.
You know, and a little bit, of course, a little bit left at the top is okay. So here, I'm gonna define this for you, and this is good for the viewer, it's good for Jack as well. We talked about this. Laid off is if you look at the arm and the club, if the club is actually on a separate line than the arm. Here's the thing, there's a lot of people, like Bo, when Bo played back at Texas, his club was like this at the top. I had him like right here, but it was directly in line with his lead arm. It wasn't over there, okay? So that's laid off. Crossing the line, same thing. You know, I see people that are all the time down the line, but their swing just is too long, and then it ends up getting a little bit across. So, but that's not across, it's just a little long. But if we see his swing, which I'm pretty sure we're going to, with the club a little left at the top, and it's an extension of your lead arm, it's not laid off. It's on plane. It's on plane, okay? So let's check it out. Getting it a little more down the line so that it doesn't get too far left of your body and get behind you, I think is a good thing, okay? Because here's what happens. If it gets too laid off, it's very easy to get kind of wipey through impact, glance it sometimes, or get a hard pull left, okay? I want you to at least know why it goes like that way. If that left shoulder moves the hands back there and the shoulder stops and the arms keep going, that's what keeps the club in this direction. If the left shoulder continues to move the arms and hands to the top, that's what then gets it more down the line, okay? I don't mind at all seeing that wrist in this position. Doesn't kill me. A lot of great best players we've seen have that wrist in that position. I did tell you to watch, you know, sometimes if you lose that cut, you know, that you love to hit, you can feel like Nicholas felt, like I feel, slightly being cupped in this wrist. You know what's funny? You know what's funny about it? I feel like this, and I'm like this every single time. Nicholas was almost like that right there, and guess what? He felt like he did this a lot as well. So, you know, that's something there, that left shoulder, being a little bit aware of those wrists, not to lose the club too much into the right hand, but just feel like, you know, that left has a good grip of the club, and that you're just using the shoulder to really face your hands to the top. We were doing a drill that was really good. We were doing the Secco drill. We just get it right here, and then we turn, and every time you did that, it would get a little more that way. Swinging nice though, bud. I mean, obviously swinging really nice. It's really on one nice, really good plane. Hey, just for the camera's sake, will you do one for me where you just get the club, that halfway back position, and then just the big turn? Feels like you're slightly crossing the line at the top, but you're not. Just chest. Turning the hands all the way up there. Sharp posture, and then. So I want to show you guys this right away, okay? This is something that everybody needs to see, because it can just be a go-to drill to make sure the club doesn't get too left at the top. You see the club, guys? See how it immediately changes? Well, because look at the difference here. I personally, because I've seen Jack hit so many golf balls, like this better than I like this. Like this is right there, but that one is going to be a little better. This one's actually going to shallow out really nicely, and look at me, it's just right on the right plane. So all that drill tells us is one thing. There is some separation between chest and hands from pocket to shoulder here. Versus when you get there, you just complete that turn a little bit more, moving your hands to the top. So for you, you know, you have some of the best rhythm of anybody I've ever worked with. Use that to your advantage. Feel that smooth rhythm work all the way to the top. Maybe just feeling your left shoulder get under and past your chin a little bit more, you know? Oh, dude. I mean, come on, guys. Come on. Okay, check us out.
Here's the thing about it, though.
Yep.
This is why I'm not that big a fan of it.
Okay.
I hit it more. Whenever I feel it. I don't know why it is. I think it's because I kind of come out of it a little bit more.
You do. You just got to stay in it more.
Yeah, but like, it's something I have to really, really work on.
Do the drill a couple times. Just set it there and just turn. Don't think about it crossing the line. Just think about just turning. Like, that's all you got to do.
That just feels normal, though.
Yeah. Well, how do we make that feel normal? So the thought is not to try to cross the line. The thought here is just to complete your turn to the top with your upper body, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that was like perfect. I mean, literally perfect.
It's a feeling of no extra runoff.
There you go.
No extra.
There you go.
Like.
There you go.
You know, whenever this stops, I'm done. I'm done taking my swing.
Golfer come up and the typical person come for a lesson, they're dependent upon me to create their thoughts for them, and they're dependent upon me to give them their feel, because they've never felt necessarily what's supposed to happen, right? You know what you're supposed to be. You know your feel.
Yeah.
Like, I know too, when I do something, I'm like, oh, that was it. So what's nice is the visual, we can all agree, would be that the club is more down the line. The feeling. And we know, well, here's the thing. Let's start with this. We know what it is when it's not. This stops, this continues.
Yep.
That's the first thing we talked about. So your thought is not to try to cross the line. It's to simply just keep the shoulder turning, your hands up there with zero extra runoff, right? Yep. There it is. There it is.
At Porzak Golf, we take a lot of pride in having developed some of the best and most consistent golf swings on the planet. We do this through simplicity. Our Full Swing Masterclass will take you on a step-by-step, easy-to-understand process on how to get your golf swing better than ever. Join the many before you who've utilized our Full Swing Masterclass to take their games to the next level and beyond.